I'm glad you shared your story with us.
All right, Brian is calling in from Washington State on our independent line. Good morning, Brian.
Good morning, Washington Journal. Happy holidays.
Same to you, Brian.
I'm calling in regards to my wife and I both have great grandmothers that migrated from Norway, and we really take pride in the migration and the family history. And so I just think that's something people need to remember. You know, it's something you talk around the holiday tables, and the young generation, the upcoming generations get to learn stories that are passed on, you know, as a lot of civilizations and cultures do. But I would like to ask the guest what his opinion of the migration that is coming from Puerto Rico right now due to their financial chaos. 1,000 Puerto Ricans a week, not considered immigrants, but coming to the United States as U.S. citizens with no vetting, and that just seems something that's not being discussed at all.
Well, the reason it's not being discussed, and you've alluded to it, it's because they're not immigrants. Puerto Rico is, it's not a state, but Puerto Ricans are U.S. citizens, and just as, you know, we saw a similar situation during the Depression when it was called the Dust Bowl in the South. Were migrating to other parts of the United States, California, for example, where there were more employment opportunities. You saw the same thing with African Americans migrating to the cities from the South. You know, we're talking here not about immigration. We're talking about migration from one part of the country to another part of the country because there's different economic opportunities. And you're right, Puerto Rico is going through a terrible financial system right now, but those people have every right to move to some other state, some other part of the country where there are more jobs. I don't, you know, you talk about vetting. We don't vet people that move, you know, from one state to another, or from one part of America to another. That's their right as Americans to move. So I don't see how we can really institute some kind of special policy for people from Puerto Rico who want to move to some part of the United States to find work.
All right, Tom Gelton, correspondent with NPR and author of A Nation of Nations, A Great American Immigration Story. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, and happy holidays to you.
Same to you, Kimberly. It's been good to be